Hi DIYers, sorry for the long delay. I have a little bit of a busy life right now. When I'm not at work or sleeping, I'm spending time with two of the cutest kids I've ever seen. So, sorry, I'm trying to fit tutorials into my weekly schedule so that I can get a tutorial out once a week for you guys to watch. So for this portion of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make the bodice draft so that you can make a shirt, basically. Right now we're not going to do sleeves. I'm going to teach you how to do the measurements for sleeves for the next video. So for this project, you're going to need your measurements, a pencil, a French curve. Now, I have an outline of this that I'm going to post in a link to in the description so that you can print it out and maybe print it out on cardstock so that it's nice and sturdy and you can just cut out the shape and use it like that. Otherwise, you can pick up one of these. I think I got it at Michael's like forever ago. So, and it only cost me like $2.50. So, good luck. Try to find one. If not, just use the printed out version. You're also going to need some rulers. I have an 18-inch ruler that's got lots of grid lines, makes it really easy to square things. And then I have my quilter's ruler, which is 24 inches, which just makes it easier for longer lines. And since you took your measurements, you're going to know that some of your lines are going to be more than 18 inches. So you're probably going to want a longer one. You're also going to need some drafting paper. Now, I have a roll of butchered paper that I picked up at Michael's, but you can also use printer paper and you just tape it together, or you can use wrapping paper because it has those little grid lines on the back, and the little grid lines are really helpful. I would love drafting paper, but I can't find any in my area. I wouldn't suggest using newspaper because you're probably not going to be able to see your lines very well because the print is going to be too dark. Alright, grab your pencil and paper and get ready. As you can see, I've already drawn mine out in pencil so that I can move through this more quickly. I'm going to go over my lines once again in marker so you can see them better. You will want to do yours in pencil as markers will skew your measurements. You'll want to use a longer ruler for the first line as it tends to be more than 18 inches. Have all of your rulers within reach. I will mark all of my lines with letters so you will know where I am, where you should be, and, if need be, where you need to return to find your place. The first line is A to B. This line will be the equivalent of measurement number 6, full length. You're going to square out from A to make point C. This is going to be equivalent to across shoulder number 14. Now you're going to square down 3 inches from C. On the A to B line, you're going to measure up from B to the equivalent of center front, which is number 5, and mark it D. Now you're going to square out 4 inches from D. Squaring out from the B line, you're going to mark E, and that's going to be your bust arc, which is number 17. And then you're going to square up from E. On the B to E line, you're going to start at B and go out to mark F, and it's going to be your dart placement, which is number 20. From there, you're going to square down 3/8 of an inch. The next line is B to G, and it is equivalent to number 7, slope. With your ruler starting at B, place your measurement on the line that is squared down from C, and mark it as G. The next measurement is for your bust depth, which was number 9. You're going to start at G and stay on the line to equal bust depth and mark it H. The next one is G to I, and that is the cross shoulder, which is number 13. Starting at G, you're going to bring that line out until it touches the A to C line and mark it I. Then you're going to square down from I to intersect with the line squared out from D. For I to J, this is the shoulder strap. It is number 8. You're going to start at I and bring the line down until it touches the line squared up from E. And then you're going to square a short line out from J. From J to K is the side length, that's number 11. You're going to measure that line so that it is out from the squared E line by 1 1/4 inches. draw a line from K to F. L to M is your bust span. You're going to square your ruler out from the A to B line across the H point. Now to find point N, you're going to measure from D to L and divide it by 3. Mark 1/3 down from D as N. From N to O is a cross chest, number 15. You're going to square it out from N and then square a line across O. Okay, so for B to F and then K to P, we're making the P mark. You're going to subtract the dart placement, which was B to F, from the waist arc, which is number 19. The remainder will be your measurement for K to P. For M to Q, you're going to measure from M to F, and then make an equal line from M through P and mark it Q. Mark 1/2 an inch below M and then draw a line from that point to F and then to Q. These are your dart legs. Using your French curve, blend the points from B to F and from K to Q. Using your French curve for G to O and O to J. This is the armhole. Use your French curve for I to D. This is the neck hole. Using your ruler, draw your preferred seam allowance, 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch, all the way around your pattern. Congratulations, you've done part 1. Now for the back. Line A to B is the full length, number 6. To make A to C, you're going to square out from A, and this is across shoulder, number 14, and then you're going to square down 3 inches from C. Sound familiar? Starting at B, measure up to equal center back, number 5, and square out approximately 3 inches from D. Starting at B, you're going to square out to equal the bust arc, which is number 17. Then you're going to square up from E. The next one is A to F, and this is going to be the back neck, number 12. B to G is the slope, number 7. With your ruler starting at B, place your measurement till it touches the line squared down from C and mark it as G. From F to H is the shoulder length, number 13. The line may pass through H, and square your line from F until it intersects the line squared out from D. B to I is your dart placement, number 20. From B to J is your waist arc, number 19, plus 1 1/2 inches, squared out from B. From I to K is going to be 1 1/2 inches, and the center of that, which is 3/4 inches, is L. From J to M, you are just going to square down 3/16 of an inch. Starting at M, you're going to use your side length measurement, number 11, and you're going to bring that line up until it touches the line squared up from E and mark that as N. From L to O is the side length, number 11, minus 1 inch, and you're going to square up from L. Draw your dart legs from O to J and then O to K. Divide the line F to H in half and mark this P. Starting at P, you're going to bring your ruler so that it's headed towards O, and you're going to draw a 3-inch line. From P, you're going to measure 1/4 inch towards F. Then starting at the bottom of your 3-inch line, you're going to bring that up 1/8 of an inch past that mark and label it R. Mark 1/4 inch on the opposite side of P. Now measure the line you just made and then draw it again through that mark you just made so that it's the equal measurement. Starting at the top of your 2 points, starting at R, you're going to bring that line over to F And then starting at the top of your next point, you're going to bring that over to H. Take your B to D measurement and divide it by 4. 1/4 will equal S. S to T is going to be across back, number 16, squared out from S, and then squared down from T. Use your French curve to connect the lines H to T and then T to N. Use your French curve to curve the line from F to D. Now you're going to take your ruler and measure your seam allowance, your 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch seam allowance all the way around your garment. Okay, so give yourself a pat on the back because you did it. Yay! If yours don't look exactly like mine, don't panic. It's cool. Everyone's measurements are different. Everyone's got a different body shape. Just try again. I've tried a dozen times before I got a right one, so it's cool. Thanks for tuning in. Next time I'm going to teach you how to measure for sleeves and pants. And then in the next one I'll show you how to draft those. So thanks. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye-bye!